It's time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Friday, April the 5th, 2019, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Memorial service for Kathy Lynn Wilson, 66 of Muleshoe, is scheduled for 10:30 Saturday morning, April the 6th at the Muleshoe Church of Christ, with Mike McDonald and Curtis Shelburne officiating. Kathy died on Sunday. She was born December the 10th, 1952 in Muleshoe to Bay and Gladys Pryor Wilson. She had been a resident of Parkview Nursing Home in Muleshoe for the past 14 years. She was the youngest of 10 children. She is preceded in death by her parents, Bay and Gladys, two brothers, Neil Wilson and Gordon Wilson, two sisters, Nelda Jo Teeter and Marietta Thomas, a sister-in-law, Kaylin Wilson, and two brothers-in-law, Robert Teeter and James Brown. Kathy is survived by three brothers, Stanley Wilson and his wife, Patricia of Muleshoe, Roger Wilson of Hettinger, North Dakota, and Mickey Wilson and his wife, Jan of Amarillo. Two sisters, Jan Furr of Canadian, Diane Brown of Muleshoe, one sister-in-law, Marilyn Nichols of Muleshoe, and a brother-in-law, Pete Thomas of Lubbock. The family suggests memorials be sent to the New Mexico Children's Home, 1356 New Mexico 236, Portales, New Mexico 88130. Online condolences can be made on Ellis Funeral Home's website, ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, memorial service for Kathy Lynn Wilson, 66 of Muleshoe, is set for 10:30 Saturday morning, April the 6th at the Muleshoe Church of Christ. Please keep the Wilson family on your prayer list today.
The celebration of life for Daryl Oliver, 77 of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, will be held Saturday afternoon, April the 6th, at 3 o'clock at his home located at 4401 14th Street in Lubbock. Daryl Oliver was born in Clovis, September the 27th, 1941, to Martin and Betty Oliver of Muleshoe. He grew up here in Muleshoe and graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1960, where he was an outstanding athlete. He went to the University of Texas in Austin and played football there for Darrell Royal. He married his high school sweetheart, Polly Briscoe, in Muleshoe in 1961. After graduating from UT and getting a degree in business, he returned to Muleshoe and coached at Muleshoe High School. He moved to Lubbock in 1984 and owned Oliver Energy Masters that had to do with heating and cooling of large buildings such as hotels. Then he went to work for Lubbock Power and Light and worked for them some 20 years and retired as assistant director in about 2006. He is survived by his son, Kent Oliver, of San Antonio, who was reared here in Muleshoe, and two brothers, Steve of Olton and Scott of Albuquerque. He was preceded in death by his wife, Kathy, who just died last October, and his parents, Martin and Betty Oliver of Muleshoe. Please remember all of the Oliver family in your prayers. And repeating, the celebration of life for Daryl Oliver, 77 of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, will be Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock at his home in Lubbock at 4401 14th Street. And now K&K Pharmacy brings you the weather forecast.
K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, where Christine K. or any of their helpful employees want to help you get rid of your weekly pill box. Find out how K&K Pharmacy can simplify your meds with the K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging Program, available now at 1411 West American Boulevard. Call them 806-272-7511. K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging, available now at K&K Pharmacy, where they can simplify your meds and get rid of your weekly pill box. Well, looking at our rain totals for 2019, they aren't impressive here at the National Weather Service station here at our house at Channel 6. We have for 2019, the first 3 months, an inch in 86 100ths. At the Muleshoe Mesonet station, which is 2 miles south of town, they have an inch in 48 100ths. The Avenue K National Weather Service rain gauge, which is a couple blocks away on Avenue K from our house, they have an inch in 59 100ths. And the Earth Mesonet station, which is actually in a field just west or just east of the Tolk plant, near town, they have an inch and 87 100ths on the year so far. So we're going to need some rain, and we're going to need it soon as we get into these spring months. And tonight we do have some rain chances in our forecast. Today during the day, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 4 p.m. Partly sunny, high near 77 degrees, south winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then tonight, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 7 p.m. Mostly cloudy, low around 46, southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. So 20% chance of rain late this afternoon, and then after 7 p.m., a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. So keep your fingers crossed, so maybe we'll get some rain. Mostly sunny on Saturday, high near 77 degrees. Again, west-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, partly cloudy. Saturday night, low around 47. Mostly sunny, high near 72 on Sunday. Breezy conditions with a north wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour in the morning hours. Sunday night, mostly clear, low around 42. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, decreasing in the evening. Monday, during the day, sunny, high near 79 degrees, west-southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear Monday night, low around 48. Tuesday, sunny and high around 88 degrees, so some serious warmth during the day on Tuesday. West-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, mostly clear Tuesday night, low around 56. And repeating our forecast for today, partly sunny during the day on Friday, high near 77 degrees. We have a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. late this afternoon. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms beginning after 7 p.m. Friday night. Mostly cloudy, low around 46. Southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then our rain chances end, and it's mostly sunny during the day on Saturday, high near 77. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 47. Breezy conditions on Sunday during the day, mostly sunny, high near 72. Mostly clear Sunday night, low around 42. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
The Muleshoe Art Association Art Show and Sale is wrapping up on Friday. We will have a video of all the winners over the weekend and into the first of next week on MuleshoeTV.com and also on the cable. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
Leal's, pure yummy goodness. They have cheese, 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 and more cheese. Mexican food is tested to the limits once you get into Leal's. Come to 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas to get the best Tex-Mex from around the world.
Tattered Tumbleweed at 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas has available now wedding shower selections for Randy Hodge and Lance Mills, set for April the 6th. Just in a great new selection of cute women's t-shirts and matching kimonos, along with a huge new selection of fashionable jewelry. See all of the cactus and succulent home decor pieces, wall art, cups, and cute cactus tote bags in now at Tattered Tumbleweed. Brand new Muleshoe shirts you'll have to have, and ladies' fashion sunglasses. Come meet Tattered's new helpful employee, Kelsey Stansel, who along with Gina can give you that small-town personal touch at Tattered Tumbleweed. New line of Texas cutlery knives has just arrived at 1405 West American Boulevard. Men's shirts in long and short sleeve, and an expansive new selection of baseball caps by Twister, Cinch Huey, Kimes Ranch, and Sniper Pig. Car candles to hang in your car in great Texas shapes and scents like Leather Cowboy, Love Spell, Saddle Shop, Cinnamon, Cattle Drive, Deer Dolly, Tequila Sunrise, The Gulf, and much more. New at Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. They're open Tuesday through Fridays, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. The Muleshoe Police Department will begin testing its emergency sirens monthly beginning Wednesday, April the 10th at noon. This testing will continue on the second Wednesday of each month. These tests are to ensure all systems and procedures are in place for peak storm season and are in working order. The testing will be canceled if actual severe weather moves in or is forecasted during one of these testing days. But again, be aware you're going to hear the emergency sirens go off on their first test beginning Wednesday, April the 10th at 12 noon. The Muleshoe Economic Development Corporation is sponsoring a Leadership Muleshoe program next week on Thursday, April the 11th at 303 South Main Street. That's the City of Muleshoe training facility. Coffee will begin that morning at 8 a.m. and the session will start at 8:30 and continue until noon. They'll have Lori Vincent and her program, 10 Ingredients of a Dynamic Community. This session covers the results of over 2 decades of research of rural communities from all over the country and why some grow and thrive and why some don't. Lori Vincent is a CECD, a nationally renowned speaker, trainer, writer, consensus builder, and an all-around rabble-rouser. She has worked with over 250 cities of all sizes and an expert in economic development and understands rural communities. Her knowledge runs deep and her enthusiasm is contagious, and she will be here in Muleshoe with this Leadership Muleshoe program, 10 Ingredients of a Dynamic Community, Thursday, April the 11th at 303 South Main Street, the City of Muleshoe Training Center. Coffee will begin at 8 a.m. and the session will run from 8:30 until noon. If you want more information about this program, call the Muleshoe Economic Development Corporation Director, Casey Coker, at 806-272-7455, or our office is right in City Hall.
Steve Gomez, the girls basketball coach at LCU in Lubbock, that just won the NCAA Division II Women's Championship game, will speak here in Muleshoe to Rotary Club on April the 16th. He is the son-in-law of Rodney and Sandra Blackwood of Lubbock, both formerly of Muleshoe. Rodney Blackwood graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1961, and his wife Sandra Scott graduated in 1964. The Bailey County Child Welfare 5K Walk and Run will be held Saturday, April the 13th, starting at 9 o'clock in the New City Park, sponsored by the Bailey County Child Welfare Board. Now, you need to get your $25 in for pre-registration before Saturday. Now, Saturday is the deadline for paying the pre-registration. Now, late registration will be that morning for adults only, and that will include $25 also, and $15 for youth 12 and under. Now, a T-shirt will be included for the adult ages. Turn in your entry forms to Evolve or mail it to Robin Friskup, Post Office Box 252 Muleshoe. Of course, 79347 is our zip code. Entries must be received by April the 13th. Payment must be made with the entry form. Now, if you need further information, you can contact Casey Morris, Robin Friskup, or Gary Hooten. They will start the race at 9 o'clock, but late registration will be up to 8:30 until 9 on Saturday, April the 13th. And that will be in the New City Park here in Muleshoe. All proceeds will benefit the Bailey County Child Welfare Board and the Rainbow Room. On Saturday in Tulia, the Muleshoe Mules baseball team will play a game there. JV and varsity both will be traveling to Tulia on Saturday. Yoga for Seniors is going on now at the Muleshoe Area Public Library, located at 322 West 2nd. Yoga is a perfect way for you to remain active as you age. These movements are designed to increase strength and flexibility, improve posture and balance, and also to help you feel both more relaxed and energetic. This yoga is mostly done in seated chairs. Now, this will be on Monday, April the 8th, also Monday, April the 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th from 10 until 11 in the morning at the Muleshoe Area Public Library. The Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture 2019 banquet will be held Saturday, May the 4th. Dinner will start at 6 o'clock in the Muleshoe High School Commons area, and the program will be at 7:30 in the Muleshoe High School auditorium. Get your tickets now by contacting the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce 272-4248. The featured entertainment will be by Jake Hooker and the Outlaws. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous and the Al-Anon Family Group meet every Monday. Al-Anon meets at 2 o'clock, and also at the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe at 507 West 2nd. AA meets on Tuesday and Friday nights. Please use the Fellowship Hall door for AA and the extreme south door for Al-Anon meetings. The next time that Muleshoe schools will be dismissed will be on Good Friday. There will be no school on April the 19th. In our bargain basement, we have for sale double recliner sofa. It's brown leather wall hugger for $225. 24 inches long and 45 inches deep, in good condition. Call 806-566-9652. Parents of Muleshoe High School graduating class of 2019 need your help to make project graduation safe, fun, and memorable for all the MHS graduates. Your donations will help with expenses such as transportation, location, food, and gifts for all of the 2019 graduates of Muleshoe High School following graduation on May the 17th. This will be a parent-sponsored, non-alcohol, drug-free event. You can send your contributions now to Project Graduation 2019 in care of Sharon Johnson at 514 West Avenue G here in Muleshoe, 79347. Also, you need more information about Project Graduation. Call 806-315-0366. They really need your contributions by May the 1st. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Help us welcome to Muleshoe Dr. Kenneth Burke. Kenneth Burke, DO, is now practicing full-time in the medical clinic of Muleshoe and is ready to see patients. For an appointment, call today, 806-272-7544. Dr. Burke was born in De Leon, Texas, and went through Corpus Christi and Lubbock on his path to Muleshoe for his undergraduate training. And then in the U.S. Navy, he was responsible for mobilization and security of the medical and chaplain team. Shawnee, Georgia for medical school, and then Jersey City, New Jersey for his medical internship and family practice residency. Welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. Burke. He's purchased a home here and ready to make Muleshoe home again. For an appointment, call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7544. Help us welcome Kenneth Burke, DO, to Muleshoe. Get ready for spring at Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas. They're open Monday through Saturdays, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. as they have in their first shipment of plants, which includes lunchbox orange peppers, sweet bell peppers, hot and mild jalapeno plants, yellow bells, parsley, lots of onion, and tomato varieties as well. Grow from seed with a wide variety of seed packets, also Jiffy pots, potting mix, and small greenhouses to get your garden underway right now here in Muleshoe. Get your yard ready for the warmer weather and spread some pre-emergent plus fertilizer, weed and feed, sandbur, and crabgrass preventer, mulch, lava rocks, pea gravel, and more now in at Frying Cox in Muleshoe. A great selection of mini blinds, cordless light filtering vinyl in sizes 23 by 42 all the way up to 72 by 64 mini blinds now in stock at Frying Cox. And don't forget to pick up their new 2019 spring merchandise catalog and register for your chance at one of two $500 shopping giveaways. They're now hiring a sales associate at Frying Cox, must be able to lift 80 pounds and have a computer and hardware knowledge. Apply in person only at 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe. Frying Cox.
Yesterday was National News Person Day, and Carolyn Johnson gave us a wonderful pie. And oh, it was delicious. Thank you, Carolyn. The 4th grade Ag Fair is being held at the Bailey County Coliseum on Friday. On our prayer list, please remember Joe and Donald Phelps, Judy and Butch Cox, Susan Kirby of Muleshoe, who is in Covenant Specialty Hospital in Lubbock. We're so glad to report that Keith Kegley, the husband of Deanne Box Kegley, has been able to go back to work. J.W. and Gloria Harrington, who are in assisted living in Lubbock, and also Sally Ellis here in Muleshoe, Ruby Ward. Also remember Ruby Green, Earl Barons, Cassie Precure Schaefer, Jerry Chapman. At our latest report, Lanny Trussell was still in the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Buck and Lynn Campbell, Jean Allison, Matthew Alicon, a junior at Muleshoe High School, Robert and Maureen Hooten, Wynn Cantwell, Mary Nell Bleeker, Debbie Trider and her mother, Joy Costin, Marshall Head, who is now at home. Also remember Gladys Black, Carrie John Schuster, Ted and Ruth Tucker. Also remember in your prayers Larry Combs and his wife Berta, Leonardo Vilas, Marilyn Nichols, Barbara Mae Blackman, Laura Killingsworth, Scott Oliver, Billy Downing, Rita Hawkins, Donald Jones. We have a good report on Zoe Bankston, the girlfriend of Chief Gary McComb's son. She had surgery and the brain tumor was benign. So that is a prayer of thanksgiving. Sheila Stevenson, who had hip replacement recently and is now at home. Margaret Berman, who had hip replacement recently and is in the Muleshoe Area Medical Center in the swing bed. Tanya Crawford. Please remember all of the flood victims in the Midwest. Dusty Kidd. Craig Black is now at home. And Tyrell and Courtney Gear's newborn baby son, Brooks David, is still in NICU in the Metroplex. and please remember this family in your prayers. Also, the families who have lost loved ones recently: Leonardo Gallegos, Pat Prater, Ray David Lopez, 10 years of age, Victoria Lopez, 9 years of age, who were both killed in a recent car wreck. The family of Daryl Oliver, the family of Ronald Lewis, the family of Tuffy McDaniel, Dick Pena, Jonelle Bandy of Sudan, Jose Maria Martinez, the family of Keith Griffin, the family of Eric Allison, the family of Mary Jo Burge, and the family of Nunzio Caliandro.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can get our Muletrain News programs free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. German prisoners of war spent some time in Brady. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sounds of Texas is brought to you here on AW Broadband, Channel 6, and at muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They are celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Kyle Mosley is president of the Heart of Texas Historical Museum in Brady. He has a big interest in military history. Some of it came from his father.
He was a B-17 bomber pilot in World War II. He got shot down, spent 2 years in German prison camp, and it was Stalag Luft 3, which if you ever read the book The Great Escape, that's the one he was in. So he never talked about it much.
The museum has lots of military items.
We have stuff from the Civil War. We have a Civil War uniform over there. We have stuff from World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Korea.
Kyle says Brady had a POW camp during World War II.
They put it in Brady because if they escaped back in those days, there was probably nothing left but cactus and rattlesnakes for them to walk over, and they'd be a pretty hard trip back to Germany if you didn't speak English. And I think 3 of them did escape. After about a week, I think they ended up in Mason County and went up and knocked on the door, and the rancher answered it and brought them back to Brady, and that was the only escape that ever happened here. The SS was also stationed here, and they didn't get them out, but the other regular soldiers, they went out and worked in gardens and built rock fences. They enjoyed doing that kind of work. The people kind of welcomed them around, but, they didn't just turn them loose free. They were obviously guarded while they were doing that, but I think there were 3 families. German prisoners brought their families back to Brady to live, and lived here after the war and raised their kids here. We have some furniture over here. One of the prisoners hand-carved that basically with a pocket knife, and there's some miniature furniture that was found after the POW camp closed. Well, he came back to visit later in life, and he brought us some more plaques that he carved, but he was the one that actually carved it, and we've got his picture when he came back to visit back in the 80s. So, he always liked Brady. Their prisoners were treated, I think, a little bit better than ours were.
Kyle Mosley of Brady. A statue of Earl Rudder, former Brady mayor, president of A&M, and a military hero, will be unveiled in Brady June 6th, the 75th anniversary of D-Day. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.